Harper Design and HarperAudio present Black Oak, Odes Celebrating Powerful Black Men by Harold Green III. This is the author. This book is dedicated to two of my best friends and biggest inspirations, Zaire and Zulu. May you both grow to be black oaks. Introduction. Very early in my life, I could feel how influential black male role models were for me, external and immediate ones. Just as much as I was inspired by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, Nelson Mandela, and Michael Jordan, I was equally impressed by my father, grandfather, uncles, cousins, and coaches. My father's writings were my initial introduction to poetry. He would write poems for my sister and me, and often call us princess and prince, affirming and reminding us how powerful and regal we were. It was such an endearing act, and the inclusion of those regal themes subconsciously built us up in a way that nothing in the world could ever decrease our self-esteem. We were always reminded that we were heirs to whatever kingdom we so desired. He also birthed a certain passion in me for music. The way certain songs moved my father was different from what I had seen from anyone else around me. I learned that music is a language and not just a source of entertainment. My grandfather, Harold Green Sr., is a very clean man. He is a vintage Southern gentleman from New Orleans. Even his yard clothes are pressed and proper. His house was a gathering spot for his block, and he was the handyman, cook, and peacekeeper for the neighborhood. My grandfather introduced me to the importance of community. Both my father and grandfather showed me the value in just saying hello with a smile and helping when our services are needed. My grandfather specifically and unknowingly demonstrated to me that the community will take care of you if you take care of it. My Uncle Marvin was the first person I knew with rims and a sound system. He would pick me up in his gray Chevrolet Trailblazer, playing Tupac or Bone Thugs and Harmony, and I thought I had been transported into a John Singleton film. He played every sport I aspired to, loved the University of Michigan, kept a fresh pair of Jordans, and would often take me to the barbershop. He introduced me to what was cool. My Uncle Reggie would take me to the Art Institute of Chicago, speak about films I had never heard of, and always had some statement art piece on his wall. He introduced me to a certain liberation of being a black man with a love for the arts, allowing me space to be more open-minded. Being exposed to fine art early on helped me appreciate it, create it, and relate to those who love it as well. One of the most important lessons I learned from the men closest to me is the value of friendship. I knew my father, grandfather, and uncles had lifelong friends who always seemed to bring them joy. I watched from a courtside view how significant those friendships were to them as they laughed and confided in one another. It seemed to me that one of the most crucial resources these friendships provided was not just joy, but a sense of comfort. To know and be known for decades and still be loved for who you are when you have stood at your tallest and fell to your lowest is an incredible feeling. I know. I learned very early how critical friendships are for black men to not only survive, but to feel understood as well. I have made long-lasting friends with other black men at every stage of my life. Carlton in elementary school, along with our best friend Joshua, were the first sleepover crew I had. We navigated the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?